What is Scooby? What is Scooby? Welcome back to After the Snap. And this right here is a special live stream, a special live stream for people who have been just blessing me with their presence week after week. I said we could just sit here and have fun. Uh, we the plan is to do some Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers. So if you've not seen Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm going to advise you to check out because spoilers. Also, we're gonna talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, and we're gonna play Black Media Trivia. So those are the things that are on my itinerary for this thing. We'll be here as long as y'all want to be here. I don't have a loaded schedule, so we're going to see if, and I need to make a banner that says Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers. Because yeah, we could be here and we could talk the whole movie if y'all want to. I don't know how Lysandra feel about that if she's here, but yeah, we gon' we gonna see who shows up. What it do? What it do, Lysandra? You might be the only person coming to my party. It was kind of last minute. Can't plan a party last minute, but I did. Shit, I did what I did. You say it's fine with you. We probably wouldn't do nothing but sitting here talking any damn way. So it'd be me and you against the world, sis. Oh gosh. So yeah, I figured today I could eat a gummy and it really wouldn't hurt anything because I'm not sitting here trying to read anything off of the screens or nothing except for the. I guess I should have thought about that. The Black Media Trivia questions. If we get to that today, shoot. But yeah, that ain't that gummy. 1999 world. 1991 world. Yes, yes. If we could all be 40 years old and born in 1991, wouldn't that just be fantastic? Oh gosh, the math don't work out, but it sounds good in principle. Shit. Girl, yeah, that's been a day. This been a whole freaking day. I might just sit to call you and have you sit here and guest with me on the telephone. Let me see. Let me see how that's gonna work if I do that. I'm about to call you. Oh, but if I call you, but yeah, I'm gonna call you and see how that's gonna work.
Hello.
I don't know if it's gonna come across. You could be my co-host. Oh
Can you
God.
hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm not gonna be able to because I'm on I come across a different way. I don't be on YouTube. I be on StreamYard. Let me see if I put my headphones on if I can hear you. Say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm not picking it up, but again, I'm not on YouTube either. I'm on a neutral ground. So yeah, girl.
What's our sauce?
You did what?
Oh no, I was telling
Girl,
baby sweet and sour sauce.
what are you eating?
Girls, some what's some Chinese food?
Oh, okay.
With no taste to it.
Shoot, you gotta eat what keep you going, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Can't eat that BS. Shoot, I was thinking, and I think today would be a great day for me to just be sitting around thinking about shit that I think about when I'm high. I was thinking earlier today, I was like, yeah, we should be doing better than the people from back in the day. We got better healthcare and better this and hey, Clarence, we got better healthcare, we got better this, we got better that, and we not doing better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, the reason why is because we eat this BS. We eat bad food, man. And I ain't, I ain't pointing fingers at nobody because I eat worse than probably anybody here. But I'm like, shoot, we got to stop.
Yes, we do.
We got to stop. Clarence, Lysandra, I don't know if you can hear Lysandra on the phone with me. Lysandra's my co-host today. Let me see if I can put the yeah, but this is what kind of day it's gonna be, Clarence. Like we gonna get this Black Media Trivia started at 7:30, no matter who is here. So it might just be you and Lysandra head to head. Also, I'm high. So so the stuff that just go through my mind, like I was laying down thinking about black holes. Don't ask me why. So I'm thinking like, so what if a black hole, like if we were to get pulled into a black hole, what if that is an alternate universe? Like we would just be pulled into the bizarro world version of us. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me why these thoughts have been crossing my mind today, but this is what kind of day it's been. I just be, huh?
That'll take us back to 1991 world. We be 30. We'll be 40 years old.
Oh man, Clarence got to leave at 7:30. Oh, and then you get to hear some more of my higher side thoughts. Here, here's some more high thoughts was about time travel, and I'm like, okay, because I'm trying to wrap my mind around these paradoxes. Like for instance, yeah, I've been thinking about the DMA, but I watched it. It's this one guy that I watch when I'm in the mood for science. His name is gosh, Joe Scott. So last night, one of the topics that he had in his conversation was about black holes and I'm like that just set my mind to thinking like, okay, because some people are talking about they were asking the question, has Earth ever been hit by a black hole? Because there are so many black holes in in the solar system, and you can't see them until you're there already. By the time you can see the gravitational energy around this black hole, so I'm like, we don't know if we've ever been hit by a mini black hole like that just went through us. I don't know if that makes sense, but again, I'm high. So so yeah, it don't even have to make sense. But yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about the DMA. I've been thinking about uh just outer space, black holes, and time travel. That's been my day, like sitting here worrying myself about the grandfather paradox and the bootstrap paradox and paradoxes. Yeah. So how y'all day been going? I know you had quite a day, Lysandra.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness, Clarence, what kind of day you having? You guys done with work until after the holiday? Yeah, my son was telling me he didn't even go get the stuff for the doggone banana pudding bun. I guess he didn't really want it because I mentally prepared to make banana pudding, but he didn't go get the stuff.
Well, when I get there, we're gonna go get the stuff.
Oh, good so far. I'm glad to hear it, Clarence. Oh gosh. Yeah. So shoot, Clarence, do you want to get any Spider-Man stuff off your chest? Because that's really one of the big reasons I wanted to do this today was to get some Spider-Man stuff off my chest too. Shoot. But yeah.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Jamie Foxx, was his role good?
Um he played the role better It was better than it was in the last movie he was in. So do you remember uh do you remember the Spider-Man movie that he was in before?
He was. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was in one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so he had played this role before, but they kind of flubbed it to me with Sony, but that's the story of Sony's life too. But yeah, they kind of messed him up the first time. This time, it wasn't a huge role, but it was a big enough role where you could see more of Jamie Foxx personality. I'll put it like that. So yeah, I liked it better. I liked him better in this movie. Uh the comic book accuracy of the thing. And Clarence said Fox was his least favorite. He's the only one that felt campy in his delivery. Yeah, kind of self-aware. I don't know. I don't know, man. I liked it better than the first iteration of Electro. But yeah, he did. He was acting like he was the only one who realized that he was in a movie. He was the only one that was in a movie. Everybody else was in just in a new world. He said he liked it better too, Buzz. So that's 2 for 2 on on how we felt about Electro. You got anything else you want me to spoil for you? Cause I'll do it, girl. I'm sitting here, I'm itching to talk about this movie. Of course, I got Quinn. Quinn went to go see it on Sunday. Pook hasn't seen it yet, so uh, that's one more chance that we'll get to go see it with her. Quintel went to see it yesterday or every day Sunday, the day before yesterday, and he had the same conversation I had. So yeah, we both liked it. Me and Quintel liked it. Clarence, I remember Clarence really liking it as well. So if that give you a baseline of what you got to look forward to, I'm wondering like what are they going to do with that though? Because my understanding is I'm gonna come to you, Clarence. My understanding is that Sony has this deal with Netflix, so that everything goes to Netflix. So when it leaves the movie, whenever that is, it's going to go to Netflix probably. Clarence said this movie single handedly redeemed all the past woes. Yeah, but now you noticed that people are starting to demand the Amazing Spider-Man 3, and I'm like, here we go. We doing this Snyder cut shit. we we doing this Snyder cut stuff, and this is not the way to say thank you to a company, to a studio for uh for delivering fan service and satisfactorily tying up a series like that. The way you say thank you is not to demand that you make another movie with a whole different character, but this is the entitlement of the people that call themselves fans right now. I guess I sound like an old lady. Yeah, Claire said this was in Spider-Man 3. You got a chance to redeem yourself in a lot of ways, Andrew. Not saying that, if that was in their plans, that I wouldn't be happy to see him get another movie. I would love it. However, we don't have to demand. We don't have to be that group. Uh, I re- I actually muted, released the Snyder cut. I muted all the stuff that had to do with the Snyder cut and the Ayer cut. I muted all of that on social medias because I don't want to hear it. And now here is my tribe doing the same thing. I don't like it. Reinhardt, so you gonna come in here? You gonna speak and address Clarence? Is Clarence the only person you see? In fact, you don't even see Clarence. You see me. How you doing tonight? Oh gosh, this is what we do. See how y'all treat me? Gosh, Clarence, are you on a time schedule? I mean, not Clarence, Reinhardt. Reinhardt, are you on a time schedule? Or you gonna play Black Media Trivia with Bun? Since it's only you two. Well, it's somebody else, but I can't put my finger on who it is, and I'm not trying to make them announce themselves. They'll speak if they want to speak. Oh gosh, I don't know who it is, but hello. So yeah, girl, I don't know. I'm trying to I guess I'll put you and Reinhardt on the on the board here.
Can they hear me?
I don't know. Clarence and Reinhardt, can y'all hear Lysandra coming through on the telephone? I don't know. Ain't nobody saying nothing. But you know it take a second too. I'll be forgetting that it takes a minute for what I say to get to everybody else. And I can oh, okay. Yeah, they can hear you, Bun. Reinhardt
Huh?
said that he started his new part-time job the other day at Adam Movie Theater. Oh, okay. So you get all the deals on the movies then, huh? Yeah, I tried to get my ass. They ain't want to hire me at the movies. I guess they was like, nope, this lady just go. She come here too much. She just gonna be standing in the corner watching the movie and getting paid for it.
Like, oh, she is
Like, oh yeah, because Matrix Resurrections came out, so Tasha is in that studio. I mean, in that screening. Be like, yeah, I'm in here cleaning up. Ain't cleaning nothing.
they spilled one corner.
Me in there clapping and just like I'm a fan, like like the security at the Travis Scott concert.
Right.
I'm just here as a fan. Shoot. But yeah, Reinhardt, you got anything you want to get off your chest about Spider-Man No Way Home since we spoiling? Reinhardt said he's going to see Matrix the day it opens. Um, a lot of people are going to find out. My regular listeners are going to find out tomorrow. You know, you guys just y'all just ride or dies, and I appreciate you. But y'all can know I've gotten terrified again of this virus. I don't particularly want to go nowhere no more. I don't want to go back to the movies. I don't know when I'm gonna want to go back. I'm afraid again. Yep. And I don't go nowhere else. So shoot. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, sir, Clarence. HBO Max is what it's gonna be tonight. HBO Max. I got two movies to watch. I want to watch what's the movie about? Being the Ricardos on Amazon Prime, and I want to watch The Matrix Resurrections. And then on on Christmas Eve, we get what's the name of that movie? Don't Look Up on Netflix with Leo DiCaprio. Reinhardt said he loves this movie. I love the fact when I think about the things I didn't like about this movie, I really have to think hard to find them, period. And most of them are just little nitpicky things. You talking about Spider-Man No Way Home? Yeah, y'all know I can famously nitpick anything. I nitpick myself though, so there's that. But I can famously nitpick anything, but I'm not even trying right now to nitpick. I just want to talk about the doggone movie. I just want to get some air some grievances. No, well, it ain't even no grievances. I just want to say this. This is one spoil I've been waiting to drop. A lot of the people who complained about Spider-Man No Way or Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home was that he was leaning too heavily on others. Spider-Man in the comics didn't need nobody else. That they were saying, "Oh yeah, he's just Iron Man Jr. and now he's gonna be Doctor Strange Jr. And look, he did this and this in Far From Home. That's not the way Spider-Man would act." And that is by design. It was like not this is not Spider-Man from the comics yet. He had not completed the arc that put him in the place of being Spider-Man. He was an apprentice. He became a man, like Clarence said. I think Clarence said it. He became a man in this movie. This is the movie where he learned who he was as Spider-Man. And I thought it was well done. I thought that they did a good job of taking three movies and telling just that one story of how Peter Parker needed to grow up and accept the responsibility that was that he would need to be a good Spider-Man. Reinhardt said, my big thing was I got so emotional when Andrew Garfield talked about losing Gwen. I don't know, that hit me hard, period. And I got to say, Andrew Garfield turned in an amazing performance. I agree. I agree that, and what I really like uh, to ride on that a little bit is that each one of them brought the baggage from their Spider-Man, their version of Spider-Man. Each one of them brought their baggage into this universe, the MCU, because even Toby is talking about how he and MJ in his universe are still having, it's not perfect. It's not all peaches and cream since the last time we saw them. They still are facing some things, some obstacles in their happiness. And that's realistic. That's realistic. You see Andrew Garfield's Peter trying to still wrestle with losing Gwen the way he lost her. And when MJ fell off the thing this time, he was like, "Oh, not today. We're not gonna lose another MJ, not today." Um, some of the things, of course, Willem Dafoe, I got to give it to him. All these years later, and he's still able to bring the same type of I guess the same type of performance out for Norman Osborn, and then make it better. Gosh, let's see. Reinhardt said Toby was great too, but I think knowing that version of Spider-Man had got his life with Mary Jane. Tom Holland brings it every time. Zendaya was great. I got it I got it the scene with Doctor Strange. And then Clarence said, the one thing I'm going to take from this movie going forward is that you're amazing. Yes, he told him, he validated him in a while where everyone gets crapped on by social media. That's what we all needed to hear. Where we, yeah. And Tom Holland, he said, I got it. The scene with Doctor Strange and Tom Holland, where Doctor Strange realizes he's going to lose Peter because he won't know who he is. That was emotional. I'm wondering though, like with a person like Doctor Strange, couldn't Peter just come back and be like, "Look, this is what I do. I'm a Spider Man," because it's not changing Doctor Strange's life. Now I can understand why he wouldn't re-announce himself to MJ and Ned, because in a lot of ways their life got better once he was out of it. But Doctor Strange, this is what he does. I would think that Peter could still reach out to him, but of course, they made it seem like this was a very almost final kind of thing. So yeah, but I did wonder, like, Why he acting like he ain't never gonna talk to him again? Because he could tell him who he is. Uh, but yeah, but maybe he'll even find that he likes it better just being anonymous, just being able to move the way he wants to move around instead of being part of the team. He learned how to be a part of the team, and that was great. It's also great because he's already got the teamwork aspect of things down when they bring him back for Avengers or for X-Men or Fantastic Four, wherever down the line we see him again. Reinhardt, I mean, gosh, now today is usually Clarence. Today is Reinhardt. Reinhardt said everything. No, Clarence said, wouldn't the Avengers still know Spider-Man though? I think they wiped everybody because Happy didn't even know him. Yep. Reinhardt said, I really felt that they were trying to distance him a little from the Marvel Cinematic Universe so he could do his own thing and not be so reliant on his ties with them. And then Claire said they wouldn't know Peter either. So yeah, the Avengers, nobody knows them. It's a good thing that Aunt May was gone because she wouldn't have even known them. I don't know how they're handling the fact that like there were magazines talking about him. Oh boy, Flash Thompson wrote the book. So I'm like, how are they dealing with that stuff? You would have to like all of that stuff would have to disappear. That's what was making me think about the time travel stuff. Because I'm like, okay, we talking a grandfather paradox at this point. Okay, so if I went back in time and I killed my grandfather for whatever reason, okay, that would mean that my father or whomever, I would cease to exist because my grandfather died, which is weird. But yeah, so everything associated with me would have to disappear because I went back in time and killed my grandfather. Just don't ask me why I be sitting there thinking about stuff like that, but I do. Clarence said they didn't know Peter, but still Superman, right? Oh, so okay, so they're gonna still know Spider-Man. He made everybody forget Peter Parker. Forget Peter Parker, but Spider-Man is still there. Yeah. Yeah, autocorrect ought to be ashamed. As much money as Spider-Man and made this weekend, they gonna change to Superman. Reinhardt said, now that was one of the things I didn't like. I saw no reason to kill Aunt May. Somebody told me now he's like the other Spider-Man. He suffered a tragic loss, but he lost his uncle Ben still. But we didn't see that. So we don't know how he lost his uncle Ben. His uncle Ben wasn't in the picture, right? We knew he was once in the picture, but so maybe Uncle Ben died of something else. It wasn't something that happened because Peter became Spider-Man. Aunt May was his big loss, and you saw him flip. He was pretty much gonna kill Norman Osborn after his auntie died. So that was his big loss. Yeah, because we don't know how his Uncle Ben, we don't know if Uncle Ben and Aunt May was just out here, you know, kicking it. And then all of a sudden, but no, that wouldn't be their kid. Well, we don't know. We don't know why Uncle Ben ain't around, but we do know that his connection with Aunt May was the strong connection. And in this one, they made Aunt May realistically be his auntie, because to me, like I'm 48, I got a nephew that's 24, you know. So my nephew looks at me like, okay, my auntie's old. Yeah, I'm an old lady. I'm not 90. How did he have an auntie that was that old in the comic books and in the other movies? The auntie seems like she should be close to the age that his mother could have been. You get what I'm saying, bud? Like if we got a 90-year-old auntie, how at 20 something. He wasn't even 20 yet. So he's 16 years old. His mama's sister shouldn't be 90, you know?
That is true.
I love that too, Clarence, because I was like, if I had to choose who was the main villain, it would have been Norman Osborn. It finished where it's yeah, it finished where it started for the characters. Reinhardt said in the comics, they jacked Spider-Man's origin story up so badly, trying to keep the character fresh and new. No kidding, it's it's almost as bad as the X-Men, almost. um, I haven't picked up a Spider-Man comic in a long time, Reinhardt. So I don't know if they've got a new run where they have where they messed his origin. I don't know, yeah, yeah, Reinhardt. I mean, gosh, there I did it again. Yeah, Clarence. He said his dad has an uncle that was a year older than him. Right. I've got, me and my oldest nephew is 24. So I'm like, and he thinks I'm old, which is fine, which is fine. So, but yeah, then when you look at the kids, see, my papa was a Rolling Stone. So I've got a sister that's like 14 or 15 years old. Yeah. So she is younger than my shoot. The only one of my nieces that she's older than is the youngest one, the one that's 13. All the rest of them are older than her. Yeah, she would be his aunt. But that's some old dysfunctional shit. That's some shit that yeah, my daddy was out here making babies. Oh gosh. Reinhardt, you said you too you have a your uncle is make me understand what you mean by me too. Oh, he said his dad had two kids in 1 year. Yeah, they be busy sometimes, don't they? Oh gosh. Yeah, I know my daddy was busy. Shucks.
Mine too.
Yeah, all these old busy men doing the most out here, making all these children. But I don't know. It was a different time 15 years ago when my daddy had a baby. Oh gosh. So I know Clarence and Reinhardt, man, y'all gotta check out. That's so sad. I sure hate to see y'all leave because it is show 732. Yep. I guess I'll wait. I don't want to just let you run the board, bud, because you could. I made sure that the questions wasn't stupid hard in the beginning. We got some daily doubles up there. We Yeah, I did some work last night trying to make the game up. I made two boards up.
Yeah, my internet slow. I'm getting Comcast this week.
Ain't nobody even in here. Reinhardt said one of his uncles had kids from 60 to 26. But bless his heart, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I guess my daddy had to continue to make children because I was like, I'm done. If you looking to me to keep the family name and keep my children as Pierces, because my oldest is my only. I'm saying my oldest. My only child is he a Brown. It's a wrap. We can't change his name to Pierce so we can keep the family name going. So if y'all was relying on me, you better rely on somebody else. You say what?
With you 100% on that.
Right. Yeah. I can't do it. I tapped out. Shoot. Yeah. things was rough with one child. I can't imagine being a single mother. If I would have remarried, I would have, had some more children, or even like been looking for having more children. But when it wasn't in the cards for me and his daddy to be married, when it wasn't in the cards for me to get married again, everybody who it looked like I might be about to say yes to or whatever, uh, the relationship falls apart, and a lot of it, I can blame myself for a lot of that. I get there are some people who get the 7 year itch. I get the 5 year itch, and then I'm moving around. So yeah, I think I sabotaged a lot of a lot of opportunities to give my son a brother or sister. Oh gosh. Yeah. What before you cut out, Reinhardt, all right, what's your big Christmas plans? You got big Christmas plans? I put an eyeshadow on top of the eyeshadow that I had on. Do my eyeshadow look blue or purple?
Purple.
Oh well, good. Because it was purple. And then I put that color on top to make it kind of give it a little shine. And I'm like, it did switch the color and made it look blue to me. But I can't see.
It's pretty.
Thank you. I'm hot as hell. Yeah. But yeah, I imagined us having a better conversation about Spider-Man. But shoot, I guess I picked the day where everybody had things to do. I guess I should have checked in with the home skillets to see what everybody's plans were before I decided to do this Christmas thing. But one thing's for sure. Okay, say you don't have no big plans, huh? You off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from both jobs. How is that? You just started at the movie theater. I would think that this is where it was really, really gonna be busy this weekend because of the holiday. You got the holiday off. Them fools didn't even want to call me back at the movie theater. They're like, oh no, that lady go, that lady is gonna come here and watch movies and tell us what she ain't gonna do. So you work at the movies on Sunday from 3 to 9. So yeah. Oh, so we ain't gonna have you over here with us in the stream something Sunday stream on Saturday. I mean on Sunday anyway. I believe it. Ryan Hart said last night when he worked everything was Spider Man, Spider Man, Spider Man. I bet that movie made a whole shit ton of money. Even yesterday was it? Yeah, even yesterday it made a lot of money. It made like $37 million yesterday alone on a Monday. Oh, Reinhardt said he works tomorrow, but he's not working concessions tomorrow. He thinks he's in the box office tomorrow. Oh, okay. How long you been there now? You just started working there, right? Yeah, I think you said you had just started the other day. You had to fill out some paper or something. Yeah. Okay, you've been there 2 days now. Good. Well, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find me a little gig somewhere. Work. I don't want to work no full time job though. So I guess that's in a way that's the downside to have being having been off for so long is now I don't want to go back to work. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that this would give me a little bit more, but shoot, it's giving me something. It's giving me something. But yeah, I don't want to go work full time for nobody. I don't want to go work.
thought I didn't want to work either until I thought I didn't want to work either until I that's it. And now I want to work.
Ain't that stuff crazy? Because yeah, you was like, no, I didn't leave on my own will. I want to walk away from that thing when I wanted to walk away, not because I had to. Reinhardt said, I know almost everybody at the theater because my wife and I go there so regularly, or we used to before the pandemic hit. Yeah, I'm a little scared now, man. I'm scared to get back out there. Um, the way things are going here, they moved they you know how they have the four phases of the pandemic. They have green, and the worst is red. Well, we're in orange, and that's right before red. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm just, I get nervous. I get so nervous because now I'm like, I just be worried that if I get it, what the hell's gonna happen to me? Because I got health conditions that are not being addressed right now. I just be thinking, I don't want it. I don't want to go nowhere and pick that bug up and bring it home with me.
Right.
And that's another thing about going to work. Shoot, I mentally am not I'm just not ready to get a no damn job. Shit. Reinhardt said at first they didn't act like this this Omicron variant was that big of a deal. Now they said people catching it like crazy. Yeah, they said 70% of the people who have it right now, who got COVID right now, have the Omicron variant. And I'm like, I don't know who Omicron them is. I don't know who invited them to the party. I don't want no parts of it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I just don't. But Omicron is a big deal. Anything is a big deal once you get to a certain age or a certain if you are immunocompromised, or anything can be a big deal. So we need not be acting like, I'm not us in the group here, but people who are acting like everything is gravy. It ain't gravy right now. Reinhardt said we got the Delta Omicron. What's next? I don't know the Greek alphabet. Oh gosh, I don't know what would be next. But all I know is it just made me rethink wanting to go to the movies. It made me rethink everything. I started looking at my calendar like I don't know when I'm gonna feel like going to the movies again. With this shit going on. Reinhardt said Reinhardt said people can try to wish this away as much as they can. I got my booster shot last week. Oh gosh. I thought how long do you have to wait to get the booster? Because I'm like, shoot, is it time for me to get a booster or what?
My doctor said 6 months.
Your doctor said 6 months.
Yeah. Because when did we get ours?
September. I think it was. Yeah, it was September 11th.
Yeah, she said everybody who been vaccinated, I think she said 6 to 8 months is required to get a booster shot.
So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So in March.
Yeah, so in March we have to get a booster shot.
I'm a little hungry. Oh, I know why. I had to think about that. I was like, I'm a little hungry. That's Lysandra Reinhardt. He said D is right. It's 8 months. It's 8 months, but this ain't D. That's Bud. That's Lysandra. Girl. Yeah, so when I guess when Reinhardt got to go, I'm gonna cut the stream unless anybody else comes in later. You know, because I ain't no use to. That's okay, Reinhardt. You didn't know. You came in after I said that was a Sandra.
Hello.
Huh?
I was just saying hello to Mr. Roundheart.
Oh. Yeah. He was like, he's sorry because he thought you was D. I'm like, yeah, you came in late though, so you didn't know. I need you. Look, I be picking on you, but I be playing. Don't be being sorry about every damn thing. Shoot. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hope it's still some more of that mastacholi or rigatoni or whatever that was she cooked last night. It was good. It was good. Yeah, she put a little foot in it. So it's still, I think it's still some garlic bread. Quinn don't eat bread, so I know that's still in there. Yeah. Man, I wanted to play this damn game. I didn't put all this, but you know what? We could play it tomorrow or whenever. He said he got to work both jobs tomorrow. He going to head off to bed. See you later. Sleep well, bro, and have a good day at work. Yeah, I guess we don't have nobody to play.
Right. Everybody, like you said, busy today.
Right. Going into Christmas time, I guess everybody got to move around. I be forgetting I'm the only person that don't want to go outside. Shoot. Huh?
I'm trying to run out the door.
Girl, I don't have no desire. Every time I think about it, after I just sat around thinking of all the stupid shit I was thinking last night, like laying up in the bed, thinking about some doggone time travel and black holes and shoot, I be worrying myself with stupid stuff.
I'm gonna travel back to I want to travel back to time it took 1990 and I'll be 40.
Oh gosh. Girl, that math didn't work out at all. But yeah, but I know why I don't be eating one of those gummies before I get out here because my eyes is low as hell. Gosh, can't even. Just one.
Oh, okay.
That's all it takes for me. I wanted it to, but I didn't eat anything. So I wanted it just to knock the edge off. But really, what it did was just really got me high. And I'm just talking about this like I'm not on a live stream. Gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I guess shoot, I wish today was at least Friday. We could watch damn Wheel of Time or something. Shoot. You said what?
I'm counting down the day.
Girl, we almost there.
Look, I wonder if they're gonna bring down early.
They did because look, remember that day that I saw it on Thursday, even though that was only one day. I saw it on Thursday. Then the next week, I think D watched it on Thursday. So it's been coming out on Thursday night. So it's just huh?
What time?
I don't know. Just remember that day I just went to Amazon and it was there. So Dee did the same thing. When I told her that I watched Wheel of Time, whatever morning that was, she was like, "Oh, I watched it last night," and which would have been a Thursday. So I'm like, "So they just been bringing it out on Thursdays." So shoot, maybe we'll look on Thursday and see if it's there.
You're right, because I need to see what this going on.
Yes.
And you said it's the last one, right?
It's the last one till next season. Yeah. And I really, I need to know how they about to wrap this thing up. The same thing with Hawkeye, but Hawkeye ends to at least at 2 o'clock tonight. I mean, this morning, I can watch Hawkeye and find out how they gonna close that out because I'm like, how are y'all gonna satisfactorily end this thing? It feel like we got so many strings that need to be tied up for Hawkeye even. So now I got two shows ending this week, and I'm not 100% sure how either one of them are going to end.
Do you think Hawkeye gonna go home?
Do I what now? Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that's the only. I really hope they don't have nothing happen to this man where he don't make it home. That would be a tragic Christmas story. I would think that at the end of it all, he makes it home on Christmas Day or something like that. Because I can't think of how else they can make this thing right happen.
Because in Endgame, didn't he die?
Black Widow. Black Widow is the one who died.
Oh,
And then as far as our hero, male heroes, that was Iron Man. Iron Man died. Yeah, so I can't put my finger on how they gonna make this end. And I also can't put my finger on where where they going next with like the Kingpin. Like I don't know where they going next with the Kingpin. I know he going to Echo. We know that. But like, are we gonna keep him around or are they gonna try to figure out a way to get rid of him? I really don't like, Kingpin should not die in this series or in the next series. We got a lot of shit because we still the next Star Wars series is coming out on December 29th. That one is the Book of Boba Fett. I can't huh?
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to see, what they do with that. Of course, they're calling it a sports, I mean a space western, which it is, and I love what they've done with the Mandalorian. So I am really excited to see what they do with the book of Boba Fett. And I'm trying to remember which one is it that Anakin is supposed to be back.
Okay.
Anakin, let me see, I don't know if it's Book of Boba Fett or if it's a soap. No, it's Kenobi. Yeah, he gonna be in the Kenobi series.
Oh, okay.
And they don't have a darn date set for it yet, but it's coming out probably right behind Book of Boba Fett, or no, probably right behind Mandalorian. We'll see. I can't wait to see that. Yes, bring back everybody from the prequels, even though so many people hated the prequels. I thought they were okay. Well, shoot. But girl, I guess I'm gonna wrap this thing up since ain't nothing going on over here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna find something to eat, and I'll give you a call in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Peace
All
out.
right.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I tried to do the whole Christmas party thing. We didn't get no turnout, but it's okay because I did announce it kind of late. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow for the midweek meltdown, I hope. So if you were watching this on the rebroadcast, yeah, we just got a little bit of conversation out today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.